Hello fans, collectors, investors, welcome back to Iconic Baseball, Iconic Al here, and today I have kind of a unique grading reveal to do today. As I mentioned on previous videos, I have now graded my entire collection of baseball cards, but I still had one outstanding order at PSA I was waiting on, and it's actually a ticket grading order. The first time I've ever tried grading tickets before. I have a small collection of Pirates tickets from World Series games that kind of came to me through my family. A couple from the 1960 World Series, a couple from the 79 World Series, one from the first game at Three River Stadium, and then there's one other random one in there, but it's 6 tickets. Then I just got them back. So I want to open up this box from PSA and reveal some of the graded tickets that I just got back. So let's check it out.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Okay, let's get into this. These just came in today. Again, the first time that I've ever attempted grading tickets. I don't have a lot of tickets. It's not a big part of my collection, but as a Pirates fan and collector, I wanted to preserve these for posterity and have them protected. See, they're all Pirates tickets, largely from my family and games they'd gone to. All right. So it looks like all 6 tickets were slabbed, which is awesome. And it looks like it's going to go from earliest to latest. So let's reveal the tickets in that order. And as I'm putting these tickets into my collection here, I have this portion of my collection out. So let me just show you a little bit of what I have for the 1960 period. That is a yearbook for the 1960 season. That's a season with the Pirates dramatically beat the New York Yankees. And here's the World Series program from that year. Okay, these were all found in the same attic find at my grandma's house when I was about 12 years old. I've told the story before. It was some programs, it was some tickets, and a couple baseballs, which we'll just get out since I have them out here. This is an original baseball from the period, signed by Bill Mazeroski. This is on a Warren Giles National League baseball from the period, late 50s. This was probably signed before the big moment, before Mazeroski hit that dramatic walk-off home run to beat the Yankees in the 60 World Series. So this is one of those rare pre-home run signatures for Bill Mazeroski. Really before he probably started signing a ton of autographs. And then the big item from that find in the attic that I've shown before on my channel is this 58 Pirates team ball. It contains a beautiful, right in the middle of that panel there, a beautiful signature of Clemente. The crowning jewel of my collection. So you see Clemente, Mazeroski, and Grote right in the middle of that side panel. So this was all found in the same attic in my grandma's house. So really cool to have some of these items slabbed up now. So here's the first ticket we'll reveal here. This is a 1960 World Series ticket from Game 2. And this is probably the most important ticket in the bunch. This is a game in which Mickey Mantle hit 2 long home runs. As it says here on the flip, his 12th and 13th World Series home run for Mickey Mantle. This is a game where the Yankees blew out the Pirates 16-3, October 6th. And it was graded a VGX4. But just a beautiful ticket. These were sold back in the day for $7.70. It's crazy to think about. You could get into a World Series game for less than $8. So that was for this World Series right here. Then I have a couple tickets from Game 1. This is a game where the Pirates beat the Yankees 6-4. And this denotes the World Series debut for both Roger Maris. No, I'm sorry. This is Roberto Clemente's World Series debut and home runs from Roger Maris and Bill Mazeroski in Game 1. This one's graded an X-Mint 6, so that's pretty high grade for a ticket from 1960. So it's Clemente's World Series debut in a game where Maris and Mazeroski both homered. And this is another ticket from game 1. Again, Clemente's debut. This one graded a 4. So that's pretty cool. Awesome to have these slabbed up and protected so I can keep them with my Pirates memorabilia, World Series collection. So that's the 1960 stuff. Another cool thing with this Game 2 stub is there's a card in the 61 top set that sort of commemorates those 2 Mantle home runs. It shows 1960 World Series Game 2, Mantle slams 2 homers. And it shows, Mantle hitting one of those home runs. It kind of tells the story of that game on the back. So I always like to keep this card along with my Game 2 ticket. Kind of completes the set there. So that kind of covers the 1960 period. A big year for the Pirates, needless to say. And then the other stuff, let's see. Now let's go in chronological order. This is my ticket from the 1970 opening game. This is the first game at Three River Stadium. So the year that Three River Stadium opened was 1970, and this is a ticket from that first inaugural game at Three River Stadium, which is pretty cool. That's the stadium that I grew up going to games with my brother. Shout out to High Pop Professor. This is our stadium. This is the stadium we grew up going to games at. So pretty cool to have a ticket. This is obviously before my time, but this is the first game at Three Rivers. This one was graded a VG3 because there is a crease there in the middle, but still a nice, aesthetically pleasing ticket. This was a $3 game. So that's pretty cool. And just to go along with that, as I mentioned, my brother and I went to a lot of games, so yeah, I have hundreds of tickets. I just keep it in a box, but yeah, these are just, I've just tried to save every ticket, but hundreds of tickets from games that my brother and I have been to. But one of the tickets that comes into play here is, this is the final game at Three Rivers Stadium. So we have the first game and the final game at Three Rivers in, I believe it's 2000. And they let us on the field sometime that season and was able to slyly grab a little piece of the turf before they knocked the stadium down. So I got a little piece of Three River Stadium turf in there with my ticket from the Kiss It Goodbye game in October of 2000. So we have the hello and goodbye Three River Stadium. And then the very next year, of course, they opened PNC Park. And this is my inaugural ticket from that first game at PNC Park. Kind of a souvenir inaugural ticket right there. So we have ballpark firsts and lasts here, another part of my Pirates PC. There's 2 more tickets to unveil with this grading order, and that was from the 1979 World Series, another year where the Pirates were victorious in the World Series. And this is a ticket from Game 3. This is graded at X-Mint 6. And these tickets went for $12. So the price had really gone up. $12 for a World Series game. And another matching set here for Game 3. This was Scott McGregor and John Candelaria were the pitchers of that game. The Pirates lost this game, 8-4 to the Orioles. So there's a couple tickets from the 79 World Series. And what else do I have here? Well, I have some stuff to show from, well, this is my 71 scorecard. This is from the NLCS. You can see there Clemente hitting and Johnny Bench catching. Even though that wasn't the matchup from the NLCS, that's the image that they chose to put on the scorecard from 71. Another year the Pirates won the World Series. So that's pretty cool. And let's see, here we go. Just a random Sports Illustrated from that 71 year with the great Willie Stargell. This one's autographed by Willie Stargell. So just some random Pirates memorabilia. That a piece of my collection that I don't show often, or some of the stuff probably not ever. And what else here? I do have a couple 1960 cards that are pretty cool. This one's a 60 Bill Mazeroski, autographed by Bill Mazeroski. I love this year of Topps. They're just beautiful cards. And the year has special meaning to the Pirates. So it's a card that I targeted years ago. And then of course, here's one from 60, a beautiful Clemente. So that's just a few nostalgic Pirates items to go along with those tickets, and really great to have those slabbed into my collection. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm looking at you Pirates fans, Theo, John Mangini, and all the rest. Well, until next time, keep collecting and stay iconic.